What up? T-Bob here.
And Jake as well.
And look at you. You done stumbled upon little OTB Saints, where we bring you all the latest black and gold coverage.
Who are the Saints going to draft? Who's going to be their quarterback? What does the salary cap look like? All that information and more.
Hope you enjoy it. Like, subscribe. I don't think Carr's thoughts are misguided. They're just poorly executed. He means well, but he's tone deaf to the actual pulse of things. Being courteous to D is one thing, but don't praise him. Yeah, he in the postgame, he was basically like, you already fired our coach. Like, shout out DA. He built this, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, built what? But yes, I think that's well said, right? It's not, it's poorly executed, I would say, for sure. Welcome back. What do you want to do? Do we want to talk college football as a whole? Does anybody have any Saints or LSU thoughts left? Again, I know we're a bit quick on the Saints there, but it's such an odd situation where how much is there really to take away beyond it being a very good day? Like you said, I'm very impressed you didn't give up any sacks. Very impressed you got after Kirk Cousins. I'm very impressed defensively that you continue to stop what is a pretty good Atlanta Falcons offense. I love that you have now caused them the insecurity of, are we actually that good? Like, what a crucial loss to take. Is this going to affect us down the road? There's such major questions remaining about how much of what can you carry forward out of this game? And we've seen it time and time again. And maybe this is where Rizzi starts to write his legend. Now, I think Rizzi's in a tough spot, though, here, Jake, because even if he does very well over an extended amount of time here, you can't keep him, right? Because the whole idea is that you have to kind of hit reset. And if you were going to go the interim route here, unless maybe you don't love, unless he has an Antonio Pierce type finish to the season, I'm not sure. I guess that get more complicated. I just feel like it's a massive uphill battle almost regardless of the results, because so much of this has been about needing to completely hit reset out of the Peyton era, and so having anybody really connected to the regime in such a deep way right now would maybe be no, an impossible ask. Right?
Yeah.
So it's so what do we carry forward then? That's all I'm getting at. It's tough. It's a really tough spot for him to be in.
It is. And if it was, he'd have to completely clean house, for people that were there the entire time.
Yeah.
You got some people that are new to this year, but.
Yeah, Kubiak, right? I still feel like Kubiak's a good OC. And Rizzi is a great special teams coordinator. So it's those are two guys that you ideally wouldn't want to lose, but I'm not sure. Or maybe if you're doing the long-term rebuild, you do end up going that route. You kind of wait, you see what happens over a couple of years, and then you go move and try to get the guy, whoever the next big hot guy is. There's a million different ways you could play this. There's a million different ways this could play out. I guess what I was getting at is we all know that the interim bump is a real thing, at least for a week. But you know what happens after the interim bump? The vast majority of the time, the team falls off, right? And kind of turns back into a pumpkin, goes back into the team that got a coach fired in the first place.
Yeah.
And so if Rizzi somehow avoids that and makes this consistent, I would be shocked, and I would say credit to him. Again, I just don't know if it means anything too much long term.
And certainly if you're if you do end up drafting a quarterback, you're going to want a complete kind of new staff, I think, to welcome that quarterback if he's going to be your franchise quarterback. I don't know. OC is interesting because Kubiak's somebody that I would certainly say has not been given the best personnel to be able to go out there.
Or he just schemed up 2 MVS touchdowns on Sunday.
Yeah. You go 3 for well over 100.
Yeah.
Right. He's throwing passes to guys that have never played an NFL game and then guys that have been out of the league for 2 yeyears.
And like I said, Kamara looks like AK again, right?
Yeah.
Especially when, there's any sort of threat there. The Taysom thing. That looked like a great touchdown at the beginning of that game before it got called back. Yeah. So, whatever, man. We'll see. All I know is yesterday was fun. Yesterday was fun, and that was good because right now you look around Louisiana, and it's a bit bleak, guys. It's a bit bleak. Saints seem really bad. LSU season now kind of done. The problem with LSU season, Jake, is there's nothing to win. There's only stuff to lose now. Wow, just amazing black and gold takes right there, Jake.
I don't think I've ever heard any takes that are better than the two guys that just gave you that take.
And you can keep getting them by going ahead and liking, subscribing, ringing the bell to get notifications when we post. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next OTB Saints.